Hello there guys, and welcome back to Warlock, Master of the Arcane. I'm still pretty much at war with everybody, but at least we've taken an extra city now. So I've got to be careful of attack from the yellow guy, but I've managed to wipe out one of the red guy's major cities. I'm expecting a retaliation from him. I'm going to do my very best to avoid anything too nasty from happening. My settlers have finally arrived here. And hopefully we can get another city founded. Right, that was a bit random. Just random yellow guy turning up in my territory. Right, yes. I wondered how long we'd actually be able to hold this city before we came and took it back. It looks like it's not going to be long. Okay.
This negotiation has been perfectly reasonable.
Okay, brilliant. We're currently at peace with the yellow guy. That's fantastic, which means we can concentrate all of our efforts on taking out the red dude for now. So, let's carry on bombarding all of the stuff on this island for free XP. And then there's less chance of it attacking us on the next round. Let's land these settlers here. And on the next turn, we're going to build another city here. That will give us this holy ground. And it will also... I think we can use these mystic portals... I think we can use these mystic portals without actually having it in our territory. I think you just walk into it. Don't know yet. Haven't tried it. Could be risky. Actually, let's have a look. Let's move these stubborn knights in and see what happens. Do you want to send the unit into the portal? I'm now sorry that I did. Well, at least we know what to expect. So this is one of the other worlds. So now I've got this worlds panel. And I can go into these worlds. So there's the two worlds. We found both portals because they're on the same map. But this one is Ozeron. Or Ozeron. And, yeah, lots of nasty elementals here. And these guys are kind of screwed now because, yeah. They're just kind of screwed. So what we're going to do is go back to the main world because they can't do anything there. Which means we're going to have to go back here and produce some more knights. Can't really afford to do it, but... And there's the other portal there to the other world. So that wasn't a particularly sensible thing to do. We can build a new building over here. Now the question is, what do we build? No, mana pump. That is interesting. Can be built on a mage node. Gives us 10 mana but costs us 4 gold. Ah, so that's what those things are. Let's put it there then. Let's go for mana. We do need to sort out our gold though. It's getting pretty bad at the moment. A lot of units surrounding us here. Not particularly a good thing. We've also got a very... Not sure how far that can reach. You can hit them. A lot of units here that could be problematic for us. We need to take them out as quick as possible. I'm not liking the ferocity of his attack right now. Thank you, mages. Brilliantly managing to take those out in amazing fashion. Didn't do an awful lot of damage to the werewolves there, unfortunately. Don't have an awful lot of mana either. They don't have any resistance to death magic, so I could hit them with a... Actually, what was their resistance to elemental? Yeah, elemental and death magic have the same resistances, so... 5 elemental or 8 shadow. Let's go for the shadow. Weaken them up as much as possible. I'm just going to have to try and get as many units forward as I can in an effort to try and stop them taking it back, though I think it's going to be difficult, but I will fight over it. I don't want them to take it back, and if they do take it back, I'm going to take it again from them. Hopefully, if we can avoid another war with the yellow guy, I can just start moving units forward. Where's my other hero gone? Did I actually lose him? No, I've still got him somewhere. Oh, there he is. He's actually defending the castle itself. And he does have that upgrade when he's in cities. So that might help. You guys, I think, are just going to stay there because you're not going to get close enough to do anything useful. You guys... I don't know. I don't really want to move you guys any further forward either. So you guys can just heal up. You guys can't really do anything useful, but I suppose you can snipe from the water because I don't think you take any damage when you do that. No, you don't. So that certainly helps a little bit. Though they are in danger of these archers on the next turn. So let's go to the next turn. Let's see what happens. There's been 2 changes of diplomacy between the Great Mages, and somebody else actually fired a shot at those werewolves. So I assume it was our ally. Okay, he's moving his healers back. He's actually withdrawing that werewolf as well. Doesn't mean... No, he's withdrawing a lot of units. That's interesting. Okay, so he's firing at the yellow guy. Which is good for us. Alright, he is moving a little bit into our lands here. This could be annoying. Who's he going to go for? He's going for the healer. Yeah, we'd prefer if that didn't happen. Right, this could be the loss of the city here. Nope, they didn't quite manage it. This is where my stubborn knights are going to get torn a new one. Right on cue. Well, they're certainly not going to be able to get back through the portal, even if they survive. Ah, actually, if they do survive, they may be able to get back through the portal. Well, they have just about survived, so let's get them back through the portal. At least we know what's through there now, so they are relatively safe. We've had an offer from him. He wants to make peace. I am... what do I do? Because if I say yes, then I can't push the attack anymore. But if I accept it, then he can't attack the city that I've just taken. I'm going to cancel. Because... yeah, I probably should have looked at that first, given the amount of units he's got there. Although I do have a fair few units myself. Let's have one more turn of this and see what we can do. We know mages are very, very effective at taking out the archers from this range. That works quite well. Got my own archers here. And my healer can also have a shot. That's some more units out. I'm going to move these guys forward. They're obviously going to get completely ripped to shreds on the very next turn. I understand, and I both understand and expect that to happen. So that's fine. Bear in mind, okay, these guys have got to level up. Let's give them some missile resistance. Can't do an awful lot else with them right now, so let's leave them there. Let's carry on firing at these guys, of course. That's another lot taken out. Let's get a little bit closer so we can hit these skeletons next. Critical hit, nicely done. Who else needs orders? Right, you guys. I think, again, you're going to stay there for the time being. We're going to settle that city here. There we go, brilliant. You are going to heal up as much as you can. So what was these diplomatic changes? Okay, so typically our ally has now made peace with our enemy, which always seems to happen. And our ally has made peace with the yellow guy, which is fine because we're not at war with the yellow guy. But, yeah, I would like to try and press... I say press the advantage. I'm not sure if I actually have an advantage here, but I would like to try and reduce those guys a little bit more. I've got a lot of units that are out here on the edge trying to work their way in. Got some more mages. So I do have a little bit of an army here. Going to move those guys up a little bit. Well, that's not particularly wise because now they're within range of that, so I'm going to instantly move them back. And you guys, I think, are just going to stay there. Well, let's see what happens anyway. If it looks like I'm going to get completely and utterly ripped a new one, I might just go for peace and see if he accepts it, but... I was hoping that this city would be able to repair itself somewhat and get me back to a position where I can fortify it safely. But he's got a lot of units. I don't know how he's managing to fund his army, to be honest. Okay, there's another hit from his healer. And there's those werewolves again, who for better or worse seem to have been healed. They're going to go for the mages, aren't they? See, he has a lot of units. An awful lot of units. Where did those guys come from? Did they come through the portal? Now, I knew that those archers would be able to fire at the boats. That is not my major concern here. Because they should be easy enough to take out. Going to start moving these ships around here now because I need help dealing with these guys. Because these guys can do me a lot of damage. Bear in mind, I am also producing some more knights up there. Construct a building. Okay, we've got gold and food coming in now. We could have a pig farm. So let's have the pig farm. We've still got these neutrals that we need to worry about at some point. We have the ability to fire on stuff. So anything that has the ability to fire shall indeed fire. Didn't quite kill him, unfortunately. Right, we really want to try and take out these werewolves if we can. Right, what can you hit from there? Because something's within range of you. It's saying that it can hit there. I'm not actually sure what is there, to be honest. Why can I shoot at it? I can't. So what is so close that you can see something to shoot at? Ah, him. Fair enough. That's him taken out. They've got some mages coming in here, by the way, that I've just noticed. So let's use our healer to do as big a strike on him as we can. Mages can't reach, but they can with the frostbolt thing. Is that enough to take his werewolves out? Yes, it is. They're now taken care of. We could take... let's take those guys out. Let's get those guys to heal up. Yeah. That's probably the best we can do. Let's move these guys forward. Not a good idea attacking their healer, but they're going to stay there for now. We can construct a building over here. And I think we should very much go for a magic tower and put it here. So we can start sniping at all the nasties that are attacking us. You're going to continue to heal up. You guys are going to continue doing nothing. And now it's our ally's turn. He is attacking the neutrals, which is fine. Although it would be nice if he gave me a little bit more help. Looks like we've got a new quest as well. Right, what's the red guy going to do? Looks like he's moving some units back. Yeah, he's certainly doing something there, isn't he? Okay, that was a shot looked like it came from a mage, to be honest. It could have been the mage tower, in all fairness. Right, that's a lot of damage to the city. And potentially he can move in and take it now. Right, he's withdrawing those mages slightly. Okay, so we're still taking flak from these guys. He's now attacking the boat. Which is not the best thing that could happen. So,
a new spell has been researched, my lord.
Let's go through things in order. We have a new spell, which is Clean the Land, and we can research a new spell. Greater Dispel, Ice Ring, True Sight. Let's go for the Ice Ring. That's been on the list for a while. We can construct a new building. We can actually construct the building in this city here. Let's go for a magic tower. Because we could certainly do with the help from it. Enemy at the gates, of course, which is all these guys. Got some guys at the top here, which need taking care of, but they're not in a... My major problem is over here and having somebody take out my city. So I need to do as much damage over here as possible before I worry about anything up there. That should be those taken care of. And indeed they are. Gonna get my mages to attack those, because that should be pretty much a one-hit kill for them. This guy is going to attack these guys. These mages, if they move to here... Oh, these are the ones that already used their frostbolt, aren't they? That's annoying. Okay, let's just go for normal archers. Didn't do as much damage as I would have liked, so I'm going to move the mages back up so they are there and available for a second attack. Enemy at the gates, of course, we still have these guys here. Right, let us use you to take him out if we can. Didn't do as much damage as I would have liked. Let's move this guy up, because we really need to get these neutrals taken care of. And let us fire a bombardment shot from you. Still only 5 damage. We do have more stubborn knights. There's a lot of units here that we need to deal with. A lot of units. Okay, these mages get a level up. Let us give them some missile resistance. You're going to continue to defend, because I don't really want to move you out of the city, because you're all that's pretty much saving it at the moment. You guys, what can you guys do? If you attack, you're pretty much going to die, so I think you're just going to defend. And you guys are also just going to defend for the time being. Okay, so our ally has captured Ratovan, which was that neutral city that was there. That's fine. I'm sure there was a new... Ah, that was the captured world cities. Still going to build that temple. Built in human or undead cities. We still haven't done that yet. And you guys are going to heal up as much as you can. Now, we have 17 mana, which means we could do a spell. So let's just drop a fireball on this guy and let's have him finished off. Okay, so I think we're doing well. I mean, I know he's pulled some units back and we can't quite see at the moment what he's got just off the screen, but I certainly seem to be doing a better job of thinning out his units better than he is thinning out mine, which is good. Bear in mind my hero's got this little upgrade that gives him a healing aura, so my guys are actually healing a little bit of health each turn, even without me having to heal them directly, so that's a good thing. He still seems to have a lot of units on the field, though, which is rather annoying. Right, he's now trying to move these guys down. That's fine. They're good. I mean, they're a weak unit anyway, and they're going to be having a lot of problems from my city's fire at the moment. Okay, so as you can see, we're getting ripped apart here by the neutrals. I was worried this might happen. Shouldn't have gone through that portal. Not worried about that skeleton with its pitiful damage. So, okay, first things first, let's go over here and try and take care of this situation as best we can. We're going to go for a bombardment shot on this guy because he's got very little health anyway, and if we can take him out, which we failed to do so, that would have been one less thing to deal with. That's a real pain. Let's move this guy up a little bit further, and let's finish him off. Okay, that's one unit dealt with. Let's use this mage tower to fire at these guys first. And then that's another unit dealt with. You're just going to heal up because there's nothing else you can do. You are just going to defend. You are going to attack, which does so little damage it doesn't even actually register, which is very annoying. So now let's take care of the rest of the issues. So yeah, these guys I don't think are going to last very long against my attack from the city. In fact, they almost died from a single shot, so I don't have to worry about those. Guys over here, okay, I'm going to attack their healers because they've been a bit of a pain to me actually, so I'd like to get rid of them if I can. Don't quite have the range from my healer to hit them, which is a bit of a shame. You guys can fire at their archers. Nice, nicely done. A little bit dubious about moving these mages up because it could be quite close to their little fort here. And mages are very, very weak. I don't want them to get taken out too easily. I can't even get the mages over... Well, I could get the mages over here. This is probably going to get the mages killed. Right, they've got a hero here. But let's try and take out their healers first. That was probably bad positioning on my part, moving the mages there, but I really couldn't see what they had until I moved in. I do have 26 mana now, though, which is useful. So what I could do is... well, there's not an awful lot that I can do, to be honest. Sunstroke. Let's see what happens. Only 7 damage. Does that kill them? Yes, it does. Okay, so that's 1 unit less to worry about. These guys get a promotion. Let's give them some melee resistance. Get them to heal up. You can carry on healing up, because you've been doing a sterling job right there. Okay, we've got those mages there. Let's not forget about those. Can't reach them from this distance, so I'm going to keep them there.
Robbers.
And you're going to carry on there doing nothing. So that's about all we can do for that turn, really. I think on the next turn we shouldn't have too much problem wiping these guys out here. He's got a very, very small army, so we might have a look and see if he's got another city we can borrow permanently. And hopefully we can defend this city here. What I'll probably do, even though, again, I can't really afford it, produce some more stubborn knights. And that'll give me a bit of a reinforce. But I think my galleons are going to be doing most of the work over here. Need to take this guy out because he's pot-shotting at me. It's doing, you know, absolutely pitiful damage. But every little bit of damage he does hurts, which is rather annoying. So there we go, folks. We're a little bit closer to wiping out the red guy. Although, I don't know how big his land is. He might have the entire corner section of the map for all I know. So thanks again for watching, guys, and I hope you're still enjoying this video series. As always, if you have any questions, either send me a message or leave it in the comments below, and I'll do my very best to answer it for you. So until next time, goodbye for now.